It is the original 99X, Barnes and Leslie. You know, over the years we've been in Atlanta, now 2 different runs. You always see some pretty innovative stuff popping up, especially like, remember Fram during the Olympics, all the cool things that would pop up in and out. It's just kind of the experiences more like.
Yeah, and I remember you picked me up every morning because we did our show at our Make Good studio down at the Olympic Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
The Olympic Village. Every morning.
Every morning. So all those experiences, and now they're starting to come back again. You're seeing really cool things pop up. Have you ever been to Pullman Yards? I'm asking you, listener. It's a 27-acre historic area where they've done a lot of movies like Hunger Games, Baby Driver, Fast and Furious 5. They seem to work that into all these sets and all these movies coming. Well, there's a new place you should know about called the Alcohall. ALCOHALL. And I want to point out, this is not an advertising segment. Just want you to know, this is something cool we found. And I think it warrants saying that because some people are going to think, oh, is this just a big ad? It's not. This is something really cool we found. We've got Naki. Hey, Naki, good morning.
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Naki is the event director at the Alcohall. And it's funny because a couple months ago we had a place on that serves 0 alcohol, but now we're going to go extremely to the right, and this is all alcohol. What is the Alcohol, Naki?
Alcohol.
Yeah, what is it?
So if you think about it like a food hall where you're getting to experience all these different food concepts, it's similar, but instead of food, you're trying out different niche beer, wine, and spirit brands. So the way we selected these brands, all of them are going to bring you something that you can't get anywhere else. So there's something special about their brand story or their distilling process or why they exist. And you can come in, learn about the brand story, have tastings, drink their specialty cocktails. It's a gathering place for friends. We have something for everyone. So you bring a big group of people and you've got a bourbon drinker, you've got a wine drinker, you've got somebody that just likes vodka sodas. We've got something for everybody.
I was envisioning it as sort of like one of those food halls, but as you're saying, it's for alcohol. But let me ask you this, as far as, putting a limit on how much someone can drink, because you are offering different alcohols, different liquors, different beers. What happens, is there someone out there that's policing how much people drink? I guess that's what I'm trying to ask.
I mean, I think just like any other bar, our bar staff is, trained to understand when somebody has been over the limit, and we would just, cut them off as normal.
I like where Fram's mind is going. Already killing it. Like, don't drink too much, people. That's so funny, Fram.
I know. I mean, but it does. The building is gorgeous. I mean, I just looked at you guys on Instagram. It's
it looks like you would have like a rave or something.
I know.
Is this temporary or is this permanent? This will always be there.
Well, the intention is for this to be a trial and see how well it takes off. And if people are grasping onto it and we see a lot of traffic, then we'd like it to be a permanent installation where we're rotating out the different brands.
We're talking to Alcohol event director Naki, the Alcohol. And, Fran mentioned how it's all this different alcohol. What about food? Are there just generic food options, or do you guys have sexy food options like you do have sexy drink options?
That's a good question. Well, we have 2 on-site restaurants that are very close by. Dailies and Sides offers, your crowd favorites, wings, burgers, salads, sandwiches. They've got delicious house-made chips. It's a film-based movie, so we have like really fun names for those food items like Frankenweenie and the Poultry Guy. We also have brunch at 11 a.m. on the weekends, and then we're also home to Fishmonger 2, which is Atlanta-based seafood restaurant that is really taking off and getting a lot of national recognition. And then we also do a Chef's Market series. So every first Saturday of the month, we do a Steers and Beers Day where we feature different barbecue pit masters in Atlanta, and it's kind of like a Western themed thing. So we play country music and have line dancing and do a bull riding competition and have beer and barbecue pairings. And then every 4th Friday of the month, we do an Asian night market where we feature different Asian chefs in Atlanta, as well as different Asian pop-up artists and makers. And then this coming one, we're actually doing a a K-pop skate party with a local party promoter, K-pop Minicon.
Man, from Pitmasters to K-pop, that's pretty unbelievable. Something for everyone. I do wanted to ask, is there any room for entertainment? Like, do you guys have any artists that perform, or is that just, no room for that at the Alcohol?
No, we absolutely have room for entertainment. There is a stage there. Actually, August 3rd and 4th, we're doing, we have a Pullman Pop Symphony Orchestra concert called Broadway Spectacular. It is conducted by world-renowned conductor Larry Blank. It's a 45-piece symphonic orchestra, and they're going to be playing all of your Broadway hits. So, yeah, definitely a lot of room for entertainment. Tickets are on sale now for that. So, like, if you really want to get, like, a fun orchestra experience, I definitely recommend checking that out.
Wow.
We also do, like, tonight we're having a jazz night. We have comedy and karaoke nights. We're going to be doing, like, comedy and trivia night.
Man.
Yeah, so, like, lots of different things to do. On Mondays, we're starting up an industry night called Manic Monday, and we'll have all vinyl DJ sets with a vinyl swap and a vinyl pop-up and a vintage pop-up.
Hey, Naki.
Some fun good.
Naki, when you fall asleep at night, are you still talking about all these events that you have?
A lot of events.
Oh my God, they're always circling in my head.
And I'll tell you what job I don't want, yours. Because, man, the programming going on at this place. So people may not realize they've maybe seen this place, the Alcohol already, because the Van Gogh experience was there, wasn't the Stranger Things experience, and that's all over TikTok and Instagram.
It is, yeah. Stranger Things, we had Bridgerton, which was wildly popular, as well as Picasso, and the very first one was Van Gogh.
Hey, listen, we want to book a comedian there. His name is The Queen.
Yeah? I haven't heard of him.
He's on our show every week.
I'll hook you up with his manager.
Okay, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'd love that.
The Queen brings him in. It's not family friendly. Is that okay? Because it's people drinking, so it should be fine.
Yeah, that's okay. We usually program comedy a little later in the evening.
Yeah. This might be like the 2 a.m. slot, quite possibly. Okay. Well, Naki, thanks for sharing this with us, because you really kind of painted a picture of what this is. A lot of people are curious about it. If you have not been over to Pullman Yards, it's called The Alcohol. If you want to look it up, ALCO and then Hall. But Naki, thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. 99X.